Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, oh. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? And we all got dreams, we all want things. But what you gonna do for it, how you gonna move for it, what you
Can't
gonna
be bad to that, hey? Welcome to my latest video. We still have a good wee balance knocking about here at BC Games, so I'm in for some more bonus buys. We took a wee bit of backward step here yesterday, but we'll see if we can't do better today. I'm going to try Lord Venom. This is a new one from Hacksaw that I have not played yet at all. The bonus is 150x. Collect golden eggs to progressively increase the multiplier. Okay, let's get him down a wee here. Let's try him on a 40. Right, let's see what happens. Why does this feel a wee bit like Big Bamboo? Right, doesn't it? Really does. Right, we're cracking them open for multis there. Would obviously would like a win or two. Plenty of those eggs, but not much by the way of wins here. Get 84 there. I can see where it hits right now. If you got enough of that and it changed, you'd obviously get a fair screen full of stuff. But my god, that was fairly brutal high. 1820. Oh, we'll buy her again, I think. But I think we'll stay on the 40. Let's go again. Right, I only got 12 free spins this time. I had 4 scatters the last time. I just noticed that. I was checking there. 3 this time. That looks good if it would actually change to something useful. Not that, obviously. Fairly brutal, this game, hey? I can see where it pays, obviously. Like Big Bamboo type style, really. Obviously, you need those to get a multi on the board. And then you want to hit something. Hitting something seems to be the problem, really. But there, 1364. Still didn't really hit much, did it? That's going to be better, surely. That €11. Just multi mustn't be good enough, just. You must need a big multi on it. Well, it did pay 33 that time, which was a bit better. Not that it cost us 60. Aye. Okay, it's a tough one. I would need to see a bit more of it, but it reminds me a wee bit of Big Bamboo there. But it's brutal. We'll find another. Alright, we are into Dead or Alive 2. I'm going to buy a couple of wee ones in this and try for that wild line. We'll do this occasionally, just buy a couple of them. It's fairly cheap. I'll pop them down to a 45. Plus €30 to buy. We'll take this right hand side and see if we can't catch something at some stage on it. Last time I bought this, I did take the right and then I showed you the left. The left's a good old bonus. But let's just pop in and try this boy. Wild line's like a sort of a lifetime achievement really in this game, isn't it? It's not something you're going to see, but we might get a bit of excitement at some stage if we keep popping in occasionally. Doing much here. Two left. Just not seeing it, I'm afraid. $6.50. That would tend to be the standard on that, really, wouldn't it? Oof, tough enough. Let's go again. Right, okay, two on the same line. Let's get another one now, nice and early. Same line, stick in the middle. That's the problem, they just dry up the dogs. Nothing either. Billy, what are you at, you boy? 225. It's no getting any better, hey, is it? I'll have to run away from that. You just couldn't keep buying that. That's crazy stuff. I will pop in occasionally when we're sort of doing right and buy a couple of them and see what we can do, but that's pretty much how that plays. It's why you wouldn't include it in hunts anymore either. Stop putting it in hunts for that reason. It kept paying that. It's horrible. On we go. Alrighty, we are into BTG's Castle of Terror. I'm going to buy this standard and the super in this, I think. Let's pop in and see what they cost. 70x for the standard bonus, which is hard enough to land. And it's 200x for the super. Right, okay. Let's buy the standard on an 80. 56. That standard bonus is hard enough to get. That's probably a cheap enough buy, you know. To be fair to BTG, their buys aren't bad. The danger buys are fairly cheap too. You see a lot more wilds here. That's paid me a couple of times this week game. Paid rightly. Highly underplayed, I think, actually. Deserves more play. Keep hitting wilds there. Don't do any harm. Still a lot of work to do here. Keep dropping wilds, that's all we need. It sorts itself out if it keeps dropping wilds, really. Wins and everything cracked up, you know. We're halfway. We are sort of halfway on the board too with it. Upgrade. Oh, that was a dirty spin there. Should have been full of wilds that one. Same again, dirty action. That's what it does, you see, just to stop you getting the upgrade. You're going to need a win there. A bit of your man there. Hit him on the last two, 1760. You need that multi up, like. Couple of wilds away. One anyway. It's not happening. One good hit. A wild in there. Just those 10s there, it would have been good, alright. That's pretty much money back, isn't it? What did we pay for? 56? Got 55.92 back. Right, okay. It didn't really fire there, did it? You can obviously get your buyback on that one fairly easy, I would imagine. Now let's pop back in again. We'll not buy him on an 80, we'll drop that down another wee notch, I think, and we'll go on a 120. We'll buy the enhanced. Come on, you boy. Now we want to see wilds galore. Bad start. spend there. That's good. Always good to get 2 in a spin. We need another 6. Very slowly getting towards that top. Good in there, land another one, please. We are doing okay though. We are doing okay. Just keep dropping wilds here. See, that's that nonsense starting. Get another one. Wins aren't really worth having yet. They're always worth having, but not worth talking about yet. Need to get a few more wilds here quickly. There's one. 2 more need it. 4 spins left. Let's do it in this spin. One again. You're very tight with them, hey. But 1 more will do it. Let's do it now. At least we'll crown a couple of spins in, you know. 1. That gets the upgrade that we really wanted to see. A lot of spins now, really in a good multi. Could technically advance again, but it's much tougher. Seen it as I think, advance once beyond the next round. Advise, but the wilds just start to get scarce a bit. What's there? Nothing. Dear, dear, dear. Need to find a win here. Left. It's really not doing it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We would need 6 wilds. We need 2 a spin. I can't see that happening. Struggling to get 1. A wee bit more money this time, the looks of it. €21. 2 spins left. A lot of work to do to pay back what it costs though. Need a wild, you boy. You just got scarce in the second round, didn't they? Good symbols there. Let's get plenty of wilds on the board. Go again. 30 dog. That was our last spin, like we were never really going to go much farther, but we wanted a winner too. Got a few pennies out of it. Sort of brought the bonus up rightly in the end. 93.30 again. 3/4 of our money back without it really doing a big lot. That wee game needs more play. It's a good game. It is a good game, alright. That wee bonus could go rightly too. Don't know that I'll buy any more. We'll just move on. You can buy Bonanza. Right, okay. We've got to do that at least once in life to say at least we've ticked it off the list. Right. What money euro do we see what it costs? 90x, right? Again, it's probably not a bad buy at that. We'll drop them down a notch though. We'll go down to an 80, buy them on a 72. Let's go Bonanza. That's a lot easier than spinning you. Get you to pay now's the problem. Boys and boys, good start. Go on Bonanza, what a start. They hadn't done that there. Good multi. Good first spin though. Gotta be happy with that. €72 buy for on an 80. It seems probably fair enough. Oh dear. Hide a bit now though. Oh boy. After such a good first spin, we have nothing since. Nothing. 6 spins of garbage. Oh, Bonanza. What was that like? The ace is there. Just again, you should have been building a multi up before that, but the wee queen there. Really show up and run a dead spins there. Absolutely killed it. Back to him again, that Bonanza. You were so bright at the start there. Spin. He's a dead one again. He just too many dead spins, that one, lad. You weren't interested there. I thought after the first one we were going to go somewhere. Let's go again. 38 wasn't just really enough, was it? Right, you boy. Let's do this. Better this time. That was a terrible, terrible effort. The win. Really all about getting a few wins at the start. Get that multi up. Tens is good. And blue maybe. Again a good first spin. Queen's there. Got options here as well. Those wilds will help. They're wild in now. Jacks. Green and 3 with clear space. An okay multi-ways. It's not running the pile of dead spins. There's reds are going to hit. That's going to be decent, you know. Going to hit rightly. €42, yes, thank you. Need a wee bit of help here. And that's better. We're halfway now. Those 9s was a pity. We're looking good ways just once. Go nuts with it. Over the dead spins, come on. A few kings, €40. Not bad. Good options here again too. We must be in profit for the buy now, are we? 2 spins left. Died at the end really, didn't he? He made a profit just to no more really. What it cost us 90, 94, 92. Bonanza. Good old game though, wasn't it? It's nice to play a couple of bonuses like that. It would take you a fair bit of time to spin too, you know. Although it's a good game to spin too. Right, okay, we're not going the route that we want to be going with balance here, so let's go and find something that might pay. Right, we seem to be keeping with the BTG theme. Big Bad Bison, this is our new one. Interesting wee game, I've only played it a couple of times now. Bonused fairly easy for me in the spins, and I'm going to try a buy on him here. A wee look, he's a 50x buy, like. Why is he a 50x buy? That's fairly cheap. Let's buy that then. Let's just buy him on the euro. See what happens. I think it's all about the re-triggers really, isn't it? Got to get up that minimum ways thing too, that's really the must. A wee differ drops that. Really want to get up the ways. Right, okay, I think that spins, isn't it? Four more spins, right, and that knocks you up a notch. That's what you need then. So it's all about the re-triggers. Knew it was something to do with them. We'll be seeing a lot more scatters though. you dog. Right, there's another one. That'll help. Get those minimum ways away up, you know. It's the extra 4 spins every time, keeps the whole thing ticking. Seems a good value buy this, doesn't it? The spins you'll get anyway. Right, the next one would be important really. Find a few wins along the way might help. Still only at €6, hey. Need to see scatters, I think. Oh dear, dear. Right, there's our next upgrade. 4 more spins, which we really badly need it. 15,000 minimum ways. Start to see slightly better hits here, just slightly. Keep going there. Bisons are the boys that'll pay you by the looks of it. Another one of them. Yes, that's good, that's good. Game, pretty crucial timing really. The next one will be good. Get it pretty quickly. Get us to max ways. I think I did max ways at the last time. Again, look at the wins getting slightly bigger again. Just not hitting a wild lot yet. Another wee re-trigger would be the job. Dirty dead spin by God. Just not hitting. 640. You would have paid 50 for this. One wee hit here would pay for yourself. If you could find another wee re-trigger would do it. Scars have stopped and that was a bad spin. Didn't give us money back. He was kind of dead a bit towards the end there really, wasn't he? But looks like he could give you your 50x back fairly easy, you would imagine. He was close. Let's give him another go. Bit cheap buy. I suppose if it doesn't give you any re-triggers it's over fairly quickly. I imagine it re-triggers a couple of the ways fairly easy. Here, not seeing the scatters here. Probably need that re-trigger ASAP. My phone went there. Sitting far too close. Really need the re-triggers. That's what it's all about. Look at it, without them the wins are terrible, aren't they? The wins are terrible, man. That's only minimum wage. Obviously I could just drop you max wage any spin I want it. wee bit better there. Aye, times 3. We need it just to hit a wee bit more. Stacking bisons is what we're looking in this yoke, I think. That re-trigger's sort of crucial there. Again, it's a €20, you know, you could get your 50 back fairly easy. One good spin just at any time, really. And there's plenty of spins involved. It seems a good value buy. Again, I wasn't convinced that I would like BTG buys, but they seem to have priced them fairly. Just random. A bit fair of them, innit? Died a wee bit again there. Again, cost us rightly, but I like that wee game. I'll have to spin him a bit and see if he's as easy got as a 50x, which would suggest, you know. I don't think it's that easy to bonus, but okay, I like it. Didn't really do much damage there. On we go. Alright, we are in on time spinners. This is another one from Hacksaw. Boys, they're rough hacksaws. These hacksaws can be anything. I haven't played a lot of this one. I've been interested in having a wee look. It's 100x buy. It seems to have a wee option there where you can 3 times more likely. I'm no interested in that nonsense. Let's buy him on a 60. Don't know if I've played. I think I've played this once. Hacksaw's bringing out a lot of good games, like. Can be rough though. You've got to be careful, right? Obviously, it's a 3 spin job. Want to keep landing stuff. Right. 8 spin 6. Keep dropping there, you boy. We'll be done now. We are done. Right, I'm not sure if I don't really know whether that's good or not. Jesus, that phone of mine's loud today, whatever's going on with it. Right, okay, 36 there. Suppose it could have positioned them a wee bit better, but I've figured it out now. Need a couple of wilds really across there, don't we? It's the only way we're hitting them. That should be hitting a wee bit more there. It's not really, is it? Hey, interesting wee game though. That just sort of done the dirty on us there. They weren't well positioned. Obviously, if you get more of them, it would make a wild difference. But here it's an interesting game. I can see why people were sort of interested in it. I can see the potential straight away. Let's buy again. I can see me popping in and buying this one occasionally. I would like to spin him a few times and see how easy he is to bonus maybe. Standard hacksaw I suppose really. Right, let's get more this time. Oh, I like that. I want more spins as well, so we want to see more of these. Right. Let's get something around the middle there. Keep going. It's definitely better setup than the last time. Don't end here. One more would be lovely. Same number of spins, 6 by the looks of it. Right. Not sure that it's a massive better setup, but it feels it. Again, they're no hitting multis much really. We would need to be very lucky to get to those oils over there. Aye, maybe it's not as good a setup as I'd hoped. They're not hitting anything, you see. Oh dear. Brutal is what it is. Need to play it a few times to get the hang of what is a good setup really, but I didn't. He made no use of those multis in the corner there at all. Just those 3 were wasted. Completely wasted. So we're only playing with the one wee small multi then. Oh god, that was rough. Let's buy one more. Let's buy one more. And we'll run away then and let that do us, I think. Paid exactly a 10th what he paid the last time in that second one. Made a tenth of the first one, and the first one wasn't good. Let's see a wee bit of what you can do, fella. Get these in the right line. There's no doubt that your spins are going to be lovely. Help me here. Again, I'm concerned about the lines. Look at the size of those multis too. How do we get another wild near them that might help them? Come on, do something. You're a dirty dog. This is tough again. 6. There's 5 spins this time. It's even worse. How do we hit that 4 and 5? It's not going to be easy. We're not going to, really. That's what it is. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's another rough one, hey. Another very rough one. He sneaked in a wee bit at the end there. Didn't he do a massive lot, I'm afraid. 702. Aye, he's quite brutal, that wee chap. Getting the setup and those right. I think I will stop at that, though. I think we've had a good wee look at him. I'll maybe try him in a couple of hunts and see how he gets on. Well, there we go. That didn't go just as well as we'd hoped, really. Nothing really spectacular. They were a bit more volatile today now. No question about it. I mean, we started with and ended with hacksaws, and we went for wildlines and Dead or Alive too, so we really didn't make it easy for ourselves today. It did keep the stakes down fairly well. Still a 320 loss on that with all those buys, really. Time spinners didn't show much, really. Show what he can do, but done absolutely nothing. So really the hacksaws were brutal on us. That big Bad Bison didn't do much either, although he's a fairly cheap buy, that. Castle of Terror looked a wee bit, and Bonanza, but again, you're sort of constant losses all the way. I really didn't help myself, as I say, with those very volatile ones. But we know they can go off, so you have to have a wee poke. We're howling on with this out balance rightly. We still have 500 left there. I think I'll keep going with it, but we could do a step forward one of these times. Total cost there, 780 to buy all of those. Total return 460. Just shows you can drop a lot of money on bonus buys in a very short period of time. I keep stressing that. These are for entertainment purposes. I have a budget set aside to cover this sort of stuff. I'm trying to get as much, obviously, value out of my balance as I can. So I will run a few videos out of it. I may step down the stakes even a wee bit more. It's all about content for me and stuff like that. So please bear that in mind when you're considering your own balances. And please, please, please gamble responsibly, particularly on these bonus buys. And don't forget, if you're looking for a new casino, check out angryslots.com. You will see BC Game on there. They have a hell of an offer there for people that it is applicable to. The crypto obviously aren't available in every country, but in the countries that they are, there's a fairly decent option. I'm playing in Ireland here at the moment, obviously. I'm playing on BC Game. Decent welcome offer there. We have a review and all up there. There is some information on our website and what you need to play at the site, bits and pieces of links and stuff like that for the various wallets, and a few wee help guides and stuff like that as well. So plenty on there if you're interested in that type of stuff. If the standard casinos is more your thing, we have loads and loads of those as well. Loads and loads, all sorts of platforms, all sorts of countries, every jurisdiction imaginable really there. And again, a bit of explanation there of licensing too and where they're applicable to. Even with wee handy links for all of those as well. If you take, for example, our UKGC one there, or UKGC licensed casinos, you will see loads and loads of welcome offers in there, loads of exclusives and stuff like that there. You can click through, you will get the reviews and stuff like that on them and the other offers they have. So loads and loads on there. Do give us a wee look out, and do remember, if you're using any of our links at all, every single one of them on the website is eligible for the £1,500 monthly cash giveaway. Make sure you get your entries in for that. And thank you again, folks, for watching my video today. Getting a wee bit of fun with these bonus buy ones. I'm getting to play a few games that I don't often play in my hunts and stuff like that, so I'm enjoying that. And I will find a few wee games here along the way that we can use in hunts, and that's my hope really with it all. A lot of these games, they're tough. They're very, very tough. A lot of those are heavy volatile ones. You'll only include them occasionally in hunts, so it is nice to get a wee look at them, you know. Tell me what you think. Tell me what games you think you would like to see me buy. I will try and accommodate as I go. We will be doing a wee bit of buying this month. I do have set a wee budget aside for doing some, so we will sort of see some bonus buy videos. So let me know what you think. Let me know what videos or what games you would like to see me play, what you would like me to try. Is there a wee challenge you would like to see me max it or something like that? Let us know. If I can accommodate, I certainly will. Folks, please gamble responsibly no matter where you're playing, no matter what country you're playing, what currency you're playing. The rules are the same. Please gamble responsibly. Only put money in there you can afford to lose. Keep the whole thing inside budget and the crack is mighty. If you're enjoying my content, please click like, click subscribe, click that wee bell. You'll be notified if there's anything new coming up. Loads and loads coming. Lots and lots happening. Please do click that wee bell. You will get notified of those. Your likes are always really much appreciated. They do help with the algorithm, you know. In the meantime, folks, look after yourselves. If this is a bonus buy video, so there will be a hunt up later on today. Hopefully we do well in that. Stay safe. See you all soon.